Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, highly would recommend. I've been covering a lot on immigration to Canada. All right, so moving on to our update. The first hour of May 6th is still waiting before I dive into various timelines. Yeah, in between 12 to 1 o'clock, whosoever has applied under all the streams, irrespective to IG stream, stream A, B, French category, you all are waiting. And again, you're not the only one in this boat. So you will get through AOR, ADR, and then PR card, of course. Moving on to another slide, a lot of you are actually getting this letter. I'll just read it in case if you're unable to read it. We verified, like this is from IRCC, we verified the information you provided and confirm that it's not necessary to provide additional documentation or update your information if you do not currently have any application in process, like have an application in process with IRCC. For this reason, the information you provided will not be added to your file. If applicable, we invite you to include this information when you submit a new application. Now, till this point, IRCC is asking you to hold on to all the web forms whatsoever you are raising. So you just have to wait for your AOR. Now, all this mentioned on to cic.gc website that any unsolicited document will not be accepted by IRCC. However, there have been good number of successful applications where if an applicant has raised a web form before getting the AOR or receiving any letter from IRCC, their application and their information was updated under the file. So this is your chance. In case if you would like to hold on to AOR, I would strongly recommend you to do that. Only thing I would advise, in case if your PCC is getting expired, just raise the web form with the clarity that you have not moved out of Canada and your PCC is getting expired, and that's the reason you are raising the web form. So that when there would be an ADR for PCC, which is likely to happen 99% the cases. So you can always write back that you have raised the web form earlier and now this is the copy of it and you've not moved out of Canada in last 6 or maybe 8 months time period, so that there should not be further requirement to resubmit it. Although it's better to go for a confirmation receipt for the new one. So whatever the documents you have, just hold on before the receipt of AOR and TFN. TFN is a temporary file number, and a lot of you are actually getting that. So this is an indication that now your file isn't likely to get processed or assessed by the visa officer. And as and when he is going to evaluate your file, you're likely to get the AOR, ADR, and then only you'll be able to link up the file also. This is another request letter from IRCC asking to update the information through IRCC web form. So you might get that. So I'm just going to quickly read it between the line that in order to better assist you, this is from IRCC again. They're writing, we invite you to resubmit your request by filling out the IRCC web form and include the following information, where they are asking you to put each and every detail like a surname and complete given name as per your passport, then date of birth, client ID number, country of birth, type of application, date on which the application is applied and all that stuff. So yeah, just have to update the information. All right, all of you waiting for it. Now, last time I actually uploaded the wrong video, and many of you reminded me. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I think its workload is taking too much of my mind away. I must say that. Okay, now Mr. Singh's timeline here. This application was submitted on May 6th at 11:50 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Now, this is like medical were passed on January 17th, and then he was able to link up the application last month only in January. So it was very quick. If you see from January 17th onwards, he started getting response from IRCC, and then within day he got the AOR after linking up the application. And there were two requirements. Like he raised the web form for it, so that was for police clearance certificate and RCMP fingerprints. So I must say that you just have to wait a little more because everybody is getting the response from IRCC now in form of TFN, or it could be an AOR or ADR. So after raising the web form, he again raised the web form for the address update, which you can certainly do after the receipt of AOR and TFN. And then he called up IRCC, just to follow up with it. Although it takes like 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and it can go up to 1.5 hour also. But he got hold of the agent, and he was informed that there was an ADR for police clearance certificate at the time of AOR. So only thing is that he did not receive that, and good thing he raised the web form with the PCC, which by now was expired. So it was all accepted because it was submitted within its valid time period. Now all the information is all updated on as on February 3rd. So this is a quick update. You can also follow the same guidelines out here. Another timeline is of August 23rd under Stream A with Inland Spouse. Now, he got the AOR, and then, of course, almost a month, like 2 months later, he got the ADR for IMM 5669 form. Now, this could be scenario. If you see, he received the AOR on November 25th. A month later, he got the ADR for PCC, and then month later, he got the ADR for IMM 5669 form. So it again varies from case to case. Had it been today's scenario, I must say that it's just taking like a week or maybe 2 weeks in getting through from AOR till PR confirmation portal. So yeah, timing is also very important because that was a time when elections were going on, and a lot of things were happening. So yeah, it kind of delayed the process, but as of now, it's going pretty fast, and hopefully you will also get through soon. Now, he got the PR confirmation portal email that was yesterday, February 2nd. Another timeline over here is of Manpreet. Application time is at 5 p.m. Pacific time zone, which is very good. We are talking about 8 p.m. Eastern time zone. And then there was a BIL as a part of process, and there was a PCC request. It was all submitted, and he has submitted through a third party consultant. So eventually the consultant was the one who linked up the application and got the update under his portal, and today he got the portal credentials. Another timeline is of Nanda, French stream. So he received the AOR on January 31st. However, it was submitted on October 22nd. There is no ADR. So in case if you were managed to submit all the documents in one go, you definitely don't need to wait for the ADR. That is by default is possible. Moving on to another timeline is 6:10 p.m. Pacific time zone. Now, in this case, he got the AOR on December 29th, just 2 days before the New Year thing. And you can see the delay why it has happened. Like January 14th, he got the ADR for IMM 5669 form. Then again, he got the ADR like 2 days later with the information that you need to, like he needs to fill the gap, like 2 months gap was there. And that's how it was done, and got the ghost update also. That was day before, and then he got the PR confirmation portal. Moving on to another timeline is again for Mandeep, and it was 6:15 p.m. Eastern time zone. In this case, if you see that he got the AOR on January 13, and after filling up all the information, there was a request for income proof. Not everybody is getting that, but in case if your visa officer is assessing and is not satisfied, not getting the information as per the rules and guidelines, he definitely would ask you to redo it. No need to get panicked. Just make sure that submit all the documents within LOE. When I say LOE, it's like a letter of explanation. Just give a detail like what exactly it's all about, and make sure to write down your UCI number and the application number at the back of the page. Now, a lot of you are getting the request for ADR for PCC, and where IRCC is asking you to put the UCI number. You definitely can, and then sign it also. You don't have to sign the document of PCC or any such document except the application forms. So what you can do is that take a plain sheet, just scan it, and after filling up the UCI and all, and at the same time just scan the PCC. So then attach it together and then send it across to IRCC. I hope it's not confusing you more. Okay, resuming back to his case, he got the income proof request, and he was able to do it. And that's how he was able to get the ECOPR that was day before. And then yesterday only he was able to link up the application, like the PR application. So he's likely to get the PR card within 3 to 5 weeks to be precise. And at this point of time, the speed is really good. So we can expect maybe a little sooner than this time. Okay, another timeline is for Everlyn. applied under stream B, and that's again with outland dependence. Now this application was at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time Zone on May 10th, since it's a stream B, and that was NOC 4411. And he has also like simultaneously has applied for open work permit, and thereafter he got the approval, and then the BIL was also received on the very same day on December 10th. A day later he got the he was able to link up, and then 3 days later he got the ADR for email address. This is unusual, but yeah, visa officer may ask you depending upon what his take is on your file. And then there was another ADR after the receipt of AOR. So the second ADR was for IMM 5669 form. That was on December 24th, a day before the Christmas. And you can see that he sent the passport renewal via web form. So IRCC also acknowledged it, that the IRCC or visa officer has acknowledged that the passport renewal has been sent to the officer, and it was with them. Now, it's a visa office Calgary. Again, it doesn't make a difference whatever the visa officer you have. It could be of British Columbia, or it could be Toronto, or it could be Alberta. So it varies from case to case, and of course the visa officer to visa officer. Now, day before he got the PR confirmation portal, that was February 1st. Truly speaking, in last 2 days, there have not been really good number of cases. Like on Monday, I've covered like on Tuesday, I've covered huge number of timelines. But if we go by last 2 days, the number has not been really motivating in terms of rollouts. However, almost like 40% of you have started getting TFN, that is a temporary file number. So if you're getting that, that's really good. And in case if you're not, you don't have to worry about that. You're not the only one. Just follow this slide. There are lot many. This is one screenshot, honestly speaking, and a lot of you are waiting in first hour, and not just that, like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. However, they are candidates who have applied around 9 o'clock in the evening on May 6th. They are getting through PR card. So there are various factors responsible for it. It's very hard to tell. Again, if you have not been able to hear anything from IRCC, there is nothing to worry about or get panic about any situation. This is just a processing time period. Trust me, guys, this is the fastest immigration program ever happened in the history of Canada, like in immigration department. And you will get through. And at this point of time, the target is to maximize the rollouts under this category only, like under TR to PR pathway. There's a lot of pressure on the government because they are not resuming back to federal skilled worker programs in CEC. So the only way out to get it rolling, it's through TR to PR pathway, because they are conducting draws, and that's again twice in a month's time. Last month only they had two draws only, and that again targeted to PNP category. So I would strongly recommend you to just hold on your anxiousness, or even if you are perturbed about anything, wait. Just make sure that you update each and every information through your file after the receipt of AOR and TFN. In case if it's it's pertaining to PCC or anything that is very very urgent, you can simply raise a web form. And when you receive the ADR, you are in the position that yes, you were able to raise the web form, you have updated the information, so you can always jot it down in your LOE while explaining it to your visa officer. The only thing is that you should be transparent in whatever the information you are submitting, and make sure it should be within the deadline, whatever is being set by the visa officer. I hope this video has been little help to you, and in case if it does, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates. Till then, take care and stay safe. Bye.